every line a warm hug. The grill, halos, amber football banners on the wall. We roast the...
All right, welcome to episode 2. Obviously, I'm Richard. That's Carl. We are live in Carl's kitchen.
We didn't get our hand clap.
Oh,
we didn't
all
get
right.
our hand clap.
We'll give a round of applause.
What is going on here today?
We'll give a round of applause.
A man gets a new camera and starts acting different. Oh my God.
I'm fancy, man. I'm high class.
Goodness.
What do you want me to do?
Okay.
Well, to those out there listening, we are live in Carl's kitchen, where today Carl is going to teach us how to make a beef Wellington from scratch. Hit it, Carl.
Here. Oh my God. Do not believe this guy, because that's not happening.
First of all, I couldn't even make a beef Wellington from scratch.
I don't even know what beef Wellington is.
So it's like a big cut of steak wrapped in like a puff pastry or some shit like that.
Oh my God.
Come on, you gotta watch a cooking show, man.
You gotta watch a cooking show, but I'm not watching. Hey, how do you make beef Wellington? No.
Come on, it's easy. You only have to practice it like 30 fucking times before you get it right.
30 times, that's it? Okay, cool. I got it.
Yeah. So show us how, man.
I got you. Don't worry. Next podcast, we're making beef Wellington, guys.
You heard it here. You heard it here, right here on the cast.
Don't hold your breath.
And we're still keeping up the quarter jar for cursing. So I will also spend the next 1,500 podcasts trying to get Carl to curse as much as humanly possible.
Good luck. You're gonna be broke by the end. When we're done, you'll be broke still. So don't worry.
Well, it's worth a shot. I gotta monetize something here. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's fine.
I gotta get some money. I gotta get some money in the bank.
I'm keeping the curse words to a minimum, to a zero, actually.
That's fair. But also, if you cut me off on intros and outros, it costs you 50 cents. So.
Well, if you do the intro right, then I won't cut you off. Next time, give me my hand clap.
I'll give you your fucking hand clap.
Did I just get doined? Oh my God.
I gave you the awkward. That's what you got for that.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no problem. I figured you appreciate it. I have to monetize somewhere, whether it's a quarter or a 50 cents. Something has to come into my bank account, man.
I'll make sure I'll have you. I get you one a podcast. You'll get something. A quarter, 2 quarters.
That's fine. That's fair. If I can make 75 cents a podcast, and we could do 18 podcasts every 4 hours. Now me not having a job isn't so bad.
You'll be able to go to Arby's.
Yeah. Oh God, I don't even like Arby's. My Lord, I would never go there. I'd go to McDonald's before I went to Arby's, and I'm not even a fan of McDonald's either.
Yeah, McDonald's is the worst.
I did go to Firehouse today. I got a Firehouse up today.
You know what? Firehouse is decent. We got Firehouse on the way back, and I just got like the small one, and everybody took a bite of that small sandwich. It was like, wow, this is good.
What'd you get?
I don't remember. I know it had bacon on it. Maybe the club something.
Yeah. The Firehouse Club. That's a good one. I usually get the meatball sub.
Yeah.
I get the large meatball sub. That's how I roll. And they come up with specials every now and again. They'll pop in with like a limited time only kind of sandwich. But that was my choice of lunch. I went and bought this beautiful new camera that everybody will be able to see, and I bought a book. Remember yesterday I told you I was going to start reading Sherlock Holmes. Yep.
Yes, sir.
I went and bought it today. After we get off this podcast, I will hopefully start reading and have it done by probably Tuesday. I'll have it finished. So,
awesome.
I gotta start somewhere. I haven't read a book in. Holy shit! I've read a book in probably 25 years. It's never been my go-to, man. But over the last couple weeks, I started reading The Art of War by Sun Tzu, which is really just that's more a book of like motivational quotes, generally.
Yep.
And I don't know how believable it is because it had to be translated from, I want to say Japanese into English, so I don't know if the translation works, but it kind of just triggered something else, and I figured I'll start reading something else. So books are where I'm headed, man. I have a lot of time on my hands because I don't have a fucking job.
Well, hopefully that changes soon. Well, hopefully you can still read. Reading is good. Reading is fun to the mental.
Yeah, I guess. I'm kind of hoping my wife just fucking makes enough money where I don't have to work. I've been working for 30 years. I don't want to work anymore. I'm tired.
Well, hopefully your wife makes a lot of money, so we neither one of us have to work. How about that?
Yeah, so I like that. And then we could
Yes.
we could just we could build a studio and do this in person full time, and then I could watch
Yes.
you make beef Wellington in front of me instead of just on camera.
Yeah. See, sometimes we just got to take it too far. You
I
got to
know.
take it too far. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
It's not
what can I
happening.
tell you? I'm looking for a beef
Oh
Wellington
well,
for
we can make
somebody.
enough money and hire somebody to make beef Wellington all day.
All
We
right.
can
So
eat beef Wellington.
what's enough monetary funds to hire a person to make me a beef Wellington?
All right. Let's say $1 million was deposited into our accounts tomorrow morning.
No taxes,
No
tax free.
taxes. Tax free.
So I wake up tomorrow, Monday morning, look at
Monday
my bank
morning.
account, $1 million,
There's a
seven
million
figures.
dollars there. 7 figures.
Oh Lord.
And let's be real. I know everybody says we're going to invest
No,
and I'll be smart with it. Nah, nah,
no,
nah. Today we're telling the truth
no.
today. We're telling the
Telling the
truth
truth.
today.
Telling the
If
truth.
you woke up in the morning and you got $1 million in your bank account, what are you really gonna do with it?
Pay off all my debt
And all right, we pay off the debt.
immediately. All my
Okay.
debt
Okay.
to the penny.
Okay.
I would go back to zero.
Okay.
I'd go back to even. Then I would get stupid with it. I would get a fence built in my backyard. Um, I'd
So the first thing you're doing after you pay your debt is building a fence in the backyard.
yeah, for the dog.
Okay, I know you. The first thing you're doing is not building a fence in the backyard.
Yeah, it is because I've been trying to get this fence built for like 4
I don't
years.
give a damn if you're trying to get it built for 20 years. The first thing you do is not building a fence.
Is
Come
buy
on
a
now.
TV.
Okay, that sounds more like it. That sounds more like it.
I'd buy another TV. I got two 90-inch
Okay,
TVs already. I'd buy another TV.
that I can go with. I can go with the TV, and then maybe the
Um,
fence afterwards.
no, no, I'd buy a TV, and then I would probably
Hey, chat. You see how we're going further and further away from the fence? And the first thing I said was, "Let's be real." See how we're gonna go further and further.
yeah.
He's about to
Well, I
name
mean,
10 more things before
the
he
fence
starts with
is
the fence again.
no. The fence is part of
Yeah,
it. Fence is part of it. Fence is gonna get built. Fence is gonna get built.
the fence he can do right now if he wanted to. Now I
No,
say, hey,
they
you
want
got $1 million.
$7 grand for the fence. They
Oh
want
my
$7 grand.
God.
I'm gonna start a GoFundMe for the fence. That's what I want to do.
Okay,
For
well, that's
dog
smart.
for dog lovers of America, please donate and help us build a fence for our 200-pound Saint Bernard who needs room to roam.
Please,
Um,
Peter and all you guys, let's go.
I would. So you're not gonna believe me when I say this. After I buy new TVs,
Okay.
I would probably get a contractor to put an extension on my house so I can build a movie theater.
No, I believe that. I believe that.
Because I could probably get that done for 40 grand, 50 grand.
Okay.
Um,
I can.
I'd probably re-up my wardrobe,
Okay.
buy a lot of throwback jerseys, things like that, and sneakers. I already have a ton of Air Maxes. I'd probably go nuts.
Okay,
I'd probably end up with 100 pairs of sneakers.
Okay, so let's change it real quick. So within the first 2 hours, what are you
Within
doing?
the first 2 hours, I'm paying off the debt, buying a TV. I'm going out to dinner, man. I'm gonna find the most
Yeah.
expensive restaurant.
That's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for that. That's what I was waiting for.
Yeah, I
That's
would
what I was
I
waiting
would
for.
I would
Yeah.
Google whatever the most expensive restaurant in the state is.
Yep. That's what
And
I was waiting for. Okay.
that's where I'd be heading the first 2 hours.
Yes. Okay. That's what I thought.
2 hours.
That's kind of what I thought.
Because you think $1 million, it doesn't last long. It's not.
It doesn't. The $1
It's
million
not.
be gone in the first couple of days.
Either that or be dead in the first couple of days.
Yeah.
There's no getting around that.
Yeah.
What would you do
we
with $1 million?
All right. So the first thing I'm doing, I think, just like you said, the first thing, all debt is being wiped away. I'm
Go back to
paying off
zero.
house, cars, any kind of credit card debt. I mean, anything I owe
Everything.
on that's being cleared out. Secondly, I'm literally putting 100 grand away. I know that sounds crazy, but that's the
Yeah,
first thing I'm
doesn't
doing.
that sound like investing though?
No, 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 no. I'm just putting it away. That's for to do dumb stuff with as well. But I just want to have 100 grand put away just in case I decide to do something else stupid. And then yeah, Marcy and the kids and I are I don't know, man. We're going somewhere. I just don't know where, but we're going to spend some money for sure.
You're going to
Whether it's
Destin.
no, 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 no. We're gonna close to home. So like the mall, rooms to go. I might just like get a sledgehammer and start fucking. Oh man, there we go. There go your quarter. I might just start
Bing.
putting holes in the cabinets on, on purpose and say,
Straight,
"Hey, babe,
strict
yeah,
destruction of the house.
yeah, hey, babe, hey, you want a new kitchen? Now you got no choice but to get one. That type of
Here
stuff."
we go. Yeah,
So
yeah, that would work.
that
And you got a
that that
nice
would be
kitchen too, so
yes, and that would be the first thing I do. And then, like within the first 2 hours, that would be what I would do in the first 2 hours. And then I'm going to get a car. I'm going to get a car for sure. I don't know what car, and we'll talk about like our dream cars later. But I know that I'm going to get a car, uh, and I don't know. After we go shopping,
see,
I,
it's
I
hard.
don't I don't know else.
Shopping's the main thing. I think that would be
Yeah,
anybody. You'd
yeah,
start to purchase things that you've always wanted but couldn't get. But the problem
yeah.
is $1 million. I mean, like you think you pay off all your debt. Now I don't know what you owe on your house. I don't know what you owe on your cars, on the truck, anything like that. But I have to
So I'm
assume
I'm I'm
at a
for
minimum
sure.
you're out 400 grand
Yes.
right off the
So
top.
yeah. So off the it's gonna be about 400,000. So 600,000, bro. And then I put 100,000 away just cause. So
So
let's
you're at
say
a half a
500.
million.
Let's say yeah, I'm at 500 grand, bro. I mean 500,000. I already said yeah. I'm yeah. We're good, and we're not. And because of the way we spend, because I said I'm gonna get me a car, and shoot, Marcy's probably get her a car because it'll be paid off. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
total, let's say those two together is another 200 grand. Let just to say that. I know it's
Okay.
weird, but whatever. After you get the
You're down
top
to
notch and
300.
stuff, let's say. So I'm down to 300 grand. Yeah. Uh, then we can start talking about different things, like
I think I'd probably get
do.
Wesley a car.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. Now, okay, so with that being said, since Wesley is your son, okay, and since he's not living with you, who are you telling about the money? And if you're telling your family, it's two parts. If you're telling your family, are you telling them how much money you have? And how much are you giving them with that money you have left?
I'm not giving anybody anything,
Okay.
but I tell my mother, I tell my parents, and I'd ask them if they I wouldn't tell them how much, but I would tell them that I've come into like a windfall. You know what I
Where's
mean?
Jamie? I hate to cut you
Uh,
off. Where's Jamie?
Downstairs.
Text her real quick and tell her that we're live on YouTube.
Oh, okay. On our channel, right?
Yeah. I should have said this earlier, but
Once again, our producer is fired for a second time this week.
man, I mean, we're gonna go through producers like we go through underwear.
All right. So I let her
So
know.
yeah, so you said that you're not going to tell anybody, or you're not giving the family
I
anything.
will.
That's what
Well,
you said.
I think I'd let people know that there's been a windfall. Um, and it would be after. So after I paid off all my debt, and then
Yeah,
peppered in the little things that I want
of
here and there.
course.
Then I would say, look, I've come into a little bit of a
So
comfort
so
zone.
after
Is there
after
something
you
you
do
need?
after you do what you're going to do, right? How much money
Yeah.
are we talking? We know we said me 500,000. How much are you? So I can get a kind of idea of what you're doing.
Um, right away, I'd probably be out 400 grand. 400
Okay,
grand.
cool. So same thing. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
All right, continue.
I'd be sitting on 600. Now I'm not smart enough to put 100K aside. You know what? I shouldn't say that. I'd probably open up a bank account that Wesley didn't know about and
Mm,
put 100K in it. So when he was ready to buy a house or whatever he needed to do, it's already there. I just wouldn't tell him, because if I tell him, he's going to want to touch it, and then the whole thing goes out the fucking window. It's
yeah,
kind of useless.
yeah, yeah.
Um, but then, like I said, I'd probably let my parents know and just mention to them: is there something that you want? Like, is there a vacation you want to go on? Do you need your car paid off? Do you need your mortgage paid off? So, something like that. Because my parents live in a like a condo, like a townhouse condo
Hmm.
type deal, and so I can't imagine. I've never asked, but I can't imagine their mortgage is going to be astronomical. You know what I mean?
Right, right, right,
So if
right.
it's something they needed,
This is a
80
high
grand,
rise.
yeah, well, it's not a high rise in Anderson, South Carolina, I promise. So I don't even think they have high rises in Anderson, South Carolina. So, but I mean, if it's like 80 grand, 100 grand, I would just go ahead and pay it off. But after that, it'd be dumb shopping. I'd buy watches, I'd buy sneakers and vacations. I'd probably travel. Or,
Yeah.
and this is, I do want to move to Texas at some point. I want to move to Corpus Christi, right on the beach. I would probably take 250K, find a $300,000 or $400,000 house out there, little 3 bedroom, 2 bedroom type of deal, and just put it all into that house. Regardless, it'd be gone very very shortly.
Okay.
If not a week, probably
Yeah.
2 to 3 months at the most.
Okay.
But that's due to the fact I've never had $1 million. I've never had an
Okay. Yeah.
opportunity to
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
spend it up. You know what I mean? And so it'd be real easy to burn through $1 million fucking dollars.
Yeah. So I mean, I think after I've done what I've done, put my 100 grand away, spent and got new kitchen and all the debt and cars, bought a new car from Marcy and I could see myself maybe having 200 grand left, after the shopping and all that stuff, maybe 200 grand.
Yeah.
And, because I'm not telling anybody about the money. It's just not happening. So I'm going to immediately,
Is your brother a
uh,
cop? Couldn't he just find out if you had the money?
no, no, he can't. No, they're not. I mean, he's a cop, not a freaking FBI agent. Um,
You don't know. He could be.
no, he's not. I will know. Trust me, I know. I would know. I'll be the first one to know. But I would definitely give my mom some money. Probably, um, I would probably give my mom 100 grand for sure. So I'll be
That's
down to
pretty
a
nice
hundred
of you.
grand.
100K to your mom?
Yeah, so now I'll be down to 100, another 100 grand, and then we'll just deposit that into the bank account and then see where it goes from there. Whether we're going to invest, whether what we're going to do.
And
So,
then
I mean,
at
because we're
some
still
point,
working. So
but at some point in this new kitchen, I feel like
if
there
we say
would be a
beef Wellington, bro,
there would be a
I'm
there would
going
be a
to.
moment
Oh my,
where you make me a beef
see,
Wellington.
yeah, see, oh my gosh, oh
Well, you
my
got the new
goodness.
kitchen. You got to break it in somewhere.
You know
You
what?
know.
Okay,
All
I,
right. How
I'm,
about this? How about this? You get $1 million. You do all that
uh,
shit. You get a new kitchen. I get chicken and waffles as celebration. That's fair.
that's fair. That's fair. Okay,
Okay.
I can deal with that.
I've been a big promoter of your chicken and waffles over the years, and I feel like I should at least get that much.
Yeah, okay. Maybe a month time worth of chicken and waffles. I
You know
got you.
what? I'd be okay with that. I'd be
I
okay. It's
got you.
totally
I
worth it.
got you.
Worth every bite and all the waiting for chicken and waffles. Especially if you're doing it in a badass kitchen, right? Would you still run the food
Yes,
truck?
absolutely. What?
Yeah.
We're going back to work now. I mean, the money's gone in a week, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe a month.
Would you
We're not.
okay? Would
I'm
you
not
get
saying
it?
we're not going to work. We're going to work, bro. We gotta go to
Fuck
work. That
work.
money's
Fuck work.
gone.
Fuck
Oh
work.
man,
I'm like,
that money's
I'm to work
gone.
again. Fuck work.
That money is gone.
Would you
Trust me. I'm
would you
in the
get
food truck.
would you get a bigger food truck or just
Oh
keep
yes.
it how it is?
Yes, for sure. Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
upgrade work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would definitely upgrade work for sure.
Get one of those ones that you don't have to tow behind the pickup. You just get one that drives itself, right?
Uh, No. Well, if it's brand new, probably. But
Yeah,
brand new,
you're sitting on
that's
an
a
extra 400 grand. Why wouldn't you buy a brand new one for
man.
$80,000?
We went from a million down to 100 grand, bro. It's it's one because the if it's not brand new, if I have the money to buy brand new, that thing's gonna be around 80 to 100 thousand dollars, right?
Yeah,
Then I would rather get a trailer because a trailer, if something happens, to the transmission, the engine, or whatever case might be, that they're not making anything good now. So
yeah,
you might
yeah.
have 40,000, 30,000 miles. That thing is, I'm spending more money on a no transmission or a new engine, to where a
And it's
trailer,
gonna work.
I can always, I can rent a U-Haul. Like a truck from U-Haul, or I always have transportation with a trailer. My truck, some neighbor's truck, go rent a truck. I'm never down with a trailer.
Yeah,
So, so I'll probably
yeah.
go trailer.
I think with whatever I had left over would just give me more time to not work. I think
Yeah,
that's
wait,
all. I would. You know what? I would probably at some point because again, building part
wait. No debt changes things. You're right.
that does
You're all
that
right.
does.
No debt changes. Actually, this changed the whole conversation. With no debt, that changes everything. Like, what the hell are we
I
working for?
wonder. I wonder if you could pay up. Like, okay, could you pay up your water bill for like a year? Like, could you give them? Let's say you gave them
So,
15 grand, right? And say just take it month to month, take
I
it out of
don't,
the
I
15
don't,
grand.
I don't know who all does that. I don't know who does that, but I don't know if everybody does that. But I know, like in Atlanta, but I think that's like for assistance, where you can give them $400. Like, you can say, hey, I got $400, and then that's what they'll take. They'll take that out. Um,
But
of,
is
you
that if
know,
you wait, is that if you owe or is that like escrow where you put it into
no,
escrow and
this
they just
it's
pull
escrow.
it's
Yeah,
escrow.
it's
So they
escrow.
just pull
Yeah,
from it as the bill comes in.
yeah,
And then
yeah,
when it's
yeah.
down to zero, they call you or send you a letter and say, look, you're out of
Correct,
your $400.
correct.
You owe us some money.
Right.
Because I thought about that too. Like, could I pay up my water bill for a year or what I would do, I'd pay up my car insurance for 5 years. You know what I mean? I try to once I've broken even on the bills and the debt, I would try to make it so I wouldn't occur any more debt over a 2 to 3 year span. You know what I mean? So if I could pay up my car insurance, um, anything, cell phone bills, I just pay a cell phone bill up for 2 years. You know what I mean? Just try to eliminate as much as I could going forward, and then with that extra, in my case, because I don't have as many children as you do, and I'm not going to take a sledgehammer to my house either. Um, I think it would just give me more time to figure out what I want to do. I would probably upgrade my house a lot. I would end up if I wasn't moving to Texas, if I was staying here, I would just upgrade the house a great deal because
Yeah.
you can remodel your whole house without having to rebuild it for like 60, 70 grand. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, for sure, for sure.
I make the office downstairs a legitimate office. I'd build a podcast studio in the house, with proper setup, proper mics, proper tables, everything like that. I mean, but you're right. It wouldn't take long to burn through $1 million, especially nowadays. 30 years ago might take a little longer, but now with that, I have to call it inflation, right? With inflation and with the cost of everything, it'd be real easy to burn through $1 million. I would take a
Oh yeah,
badass
easy.
fucking vacation though. I'd
No,
take like
and that, yeah.
I would take like a month vacation, like we were talking about, where we would go on vacation. I would definitely, and I would because one time in my life, and I will do it. One time I want to fly private, just once. Wait, it doesn't matter where I go. It has to be more than a 3 hour flight. Like if I could go to Vegas one way on a private jet, just one
Yeah,
time.
man. See,
I
it's
just
so
want to do it
much.
to say I did. It's a bucket list thing.
Yeah,
It's like
it's
10,
so
it's like
much.
10 it's like 10 grand a ticket to do it.
Yeah, so much stuff that. Yeah, that money be gone in no time, bro.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Like
in no
on
time.
my end, it'd either be gone or I'd be dead. There'd be no getting around that
I
whatsoever.
don't see it lasting more than a month.
Well, I mean, if you start paying off bills and
Oh yeah.
buying cars, of course it wouldn't. It wouldn't. If let's say all you did was pay off your bills, you could make it last at least a year, minimum of a year.
Oh no, more than a year. If I just paid off bills, yeah. I mean, because once you have no mortgage and no car notes, and yeah, you're good.
I would
That's
also get
majority.
I would also get the fence built for the dog.
Yes, but I mean that was like so far down the line. We started that. That was like number one, and then now that's like number 50.
It's just,
So
well, it's not really though. Like I said, I've been trying to get this fence built for a solid a solid 2 years. I've been trying to get the fence built because I wanted a fence built even before we had the dog.
yeah,
Because the HOA's on my ass. I don't want them looking in my yard and shit like that. So I want the fucking fence up. But dude, it is dumb expensive to get a fence built.
yeah,
I
I
mean,
know.
I have a regular contractor, and he said he'd even charge me $7,000 to build a fence. I don't just have 7,000 cash lying around for a fucking fence.
You will if that $1 million is your bank account in the morning.
Hell the fuck yes, I will. How
All
grimy
right,
is it? How grimy is it of me to start a GoFundMe to get a fence built?
it's not. People do that GoFundMe crap for much, much, much worse. So yeah,
Wonder how long that would take. I'd have to post that everywhere.
who cares?
That's
Who
and
cares?
that's you don't think that's like an entitlement thing doing a GoFundMe to get a 6 foot wood fence built for my dog?
No,
It's
no,
only
not in this
300
day
foot
and
of
age.
fence.
I don't, not in this day and age. People do GoFundMe for everything. I mean, why not? It's
Yeah,
just an idea. Why
I've
not?
never gone through the list of
What's the
GoFundMe's.
difference of doing a GoFundMe for a fence and people freaking on TikTok sending people coins and just because they're talking?
That's true. That's true.
What's the difference? What's the difference?
That's true. Either
Yeah,
way, it's begging for money, right?
that's it, bro. Yeah, why? Yeah,
I could have Jamie
fuck it.
do it. Jamie has a larger following than I do. I bet if she did it, I bet because
Oh yeah,
she's
because
with.
it's your woman. Yeah, and she
I
said,
bet
"Hey,
if
I need
she
my
did it
yeah."
because she's got pictures of her with the dog and everything.
Oh
I
yeah,
bet you
yeah,
within
yeah,
a
yeah,
month
yeah,
we'd have
yeah.
that fence up.
My husband's not working. Oh yeah, come on now. Yeah, give me the whole. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I could do one. My wife beats me. I'm forced to clean. Help me, please.
Yeah,
Carl
you're
won't
gonna
make me a
get.
beef Wellington, so I got that to deal with on the back end.
You're gonna owe GoFundMe.
Yeah.
They're gonna charge you.
Well, right now you owe because I got you to curse earlier. So to
Yeah,
anybody listening live right now, and if you just tuned in, no, Carl is not making me a beef Wellington. Yes, I am
ain't
trying to
happening.
do everything possible to get him to curse because what the listeners don't know is at the end of every month, we're going to take all the curse word money and we're going to give it to his daughters and let them buy whatever they want at any restaurant we go to. He doesn't like that idea, but I'm doing it anyway. And screw him. That's what's going down. My nieces are going to get all the jar of money. There you go. That's how this is going to work. And they're going to get to pick anything they want on whatever menu is in front of them with that money and get something that they want.
Yeah,
And
that's
bonus
it.
for me, it'll probably be something really sugary and ridiculous. And then Marcy and Carl have to take them home, and I get to go home. So it's a win-win for me.
It is a
I'm gonna
win-win for
do it.
you.
I'm gonna start tallying it up, and then at the end of every year, I'll see how much you've actually accumulated in curse words.
But I'm doing so good. You're gonna. Yeah, they might be able to buy some napkins or something. So
Hey,
don't worry.
listen, I could bring up LeBron being trash right now, and I'll start making a paycheck.
Yeah, but during that whole rant, I didn't curse.
No, you did, and we
I,
recorded
I
that one, so I can go back and actually listen to it. And I told you I need to get a whiteboard. I need to put a whiteboard like right here and just little tallies every time you curse. I'm telling you, I can go back and look and definitely see because you got
I,
hype, man. You did everything
I
but
need to go
stand
back.
up.
I need to go back and delete all that stuff. No
No,
evidence.
because you don't want to owe the money, bro. It's
No
messed up,
evidence. No
dude.
evidence.
Yeah, you got to get delete evidence so you can't put quarters in a jar. It probably totaled up to $4 at
It
most.
might have. You know what? You're right. I think I was kind of like emotional, so I might have.
If we did a dollar jar, I would say I would go back and delete
We
the
can't do a dollar. We can't do a dollar. That's just I can't. I
Could
can't.
you
We gotta start
imagine
off small.
doing a dollar jar for every time that I cussed? I'd have to sell my house.
Bro, yeah, I'm about to say the same thing. I'll have that $1 million deposited
Yeah, you
tomorrow
would.
morning. Yeah,
Yeah,
come on
you would.
through.
I still have to put together $100, as do you, just in case you can't walk my dog.
Oh yeah, yeah. Go ahead and
I don't think
put
I'm
that
telling
together.
you, he's gonna drag your ass all over the fucking neighborhood, bro.
It's not happening, brother.
I can't wait. I gotta get
It's
a
not
leash. He
happening.
chewed up the other leash, so I gotta get a leash.
Yeah, no.
I'm telling you, when just remember when you gotta pay me, I need non-sequential $1 bills.
I got you.
I
But that's
I
that's
no,
not even
all
a
right.
thought.
I need one $20 bill and 80 singles so I can put the big bill on the outside. Look like I got a big
I'll
stack.
make it. Okay, I got you. I
Old
got you,
school, like
brother.
we did when we were kids. You know what I mean? You got to keep the fives on the outside. That's how you do it,
No, I still keep the ones on the outside. When
so they don't know
I
you have the
still,
money.
yeah, I still when I have, it's always ones on the outside. Always.
Let's
I
see.
don't,
I have.
I never do that.
That's all I have is ones.
Exactly.
I don't have any big bills. My big bills are downstairs working right now.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
I've,
I like that.
and then I got
I'll try.
credit
I try to
cards.
stay away from. I try to stay away from those things. Those things are dangerous.
What cards?
Those credit cards. Yeah. Oh
I
my
don't have no
God.
credit. I've never had a credit card my whole life. I have a debit card and I have gift cards from the job I've recently left.
Oh,
But
nice.
I've never once in my whole life owned a credit card. Not
Oh
saying I haven't
man, you
tried. I tried to own a credit card, but I never have.
good. Keep it that way. Stay away from
Oh
them.
yeah.
It's the
So look,
it's the
I'm gonna be
devil.
40. I'm gonna be 42 in August. What the fuck do I need a credit card for?
42 with no credit cards is you're like the top 1% of the world.
No, I'm not, because it doesn't mean I haven't picked up a Home Depot card that I owe money
What's a credit
on.
card then?
And it's not a credit card. It's just a Home Depot.
That
I
is
can
a
only use it.
credit card.
I can only use it at
It's
Home
a Home
Depot.
Depot credit card. What the?
I used it one time to get a washer and dryer.
Oh, yeah, but it's still a credit card, brother.
Oh, okay. Well,
You-
then
Yeah.
I've had one credit card,
Or even still, one credit card, 40 years, you're still
and
top
it was
1%.
for something reasonable. I didn't like, I didn't go buy candy with it. I
Yeah.
bought a washer and dryer. We needed a washer and dryer. So,
Oh,
you
speaking
know,
of washing and dryers, I got a call because my washer that I just bought, brand new, I guess either
what
Marshall or the
kind did you
kids,
get?
Whirlpool.
Oh, get an LG,
But
man. That's
one
what
of
we
the
got.
I had LG and I had issues with it, but one of the latches broke, so I gotta fix that. But that's neither here nor
Already?
there. Yeah, already.
That's just a
But hey,
reminder.
I wanted to ask you about the money again. I wanted to ask you if you had to tell people about the money, right?
If I had to,
If you had to, right, for whatever reason, and you did, who are you not telling?
who am I not telling?
Yeah, who you're not telling?
Oh Lord, who am I not telling? I have to tell. So I have to tell multiple people, or I just have to tell at least one person that's not a direct family member I have this month.
Your family, your family.
Who in my
Who in,
family am I not
who in
telling?
your family you're not telling, and you don't want anybody to tell.
Shit,
Yep.
my son, because he's immediately gonna start asking for shit.
Really?
He's gonna want like video game hookups. He's gonna want tools. He's gonna want all kind of shit. Like I've created a monster with that kid. He's really
Well, I can,
don't get me wrong. He's a phenomenal kid, and he rarely does ask for things because he's aware. But if I had $1 million and that money was available like that, he might be more apt to ask for dumb expense like new video game equipment or something like that.
well, I can guarantee your wife is telling him. So yeah, that's pick
That's
somebody else.
but yeah, that I couldn't get away
Yeah,
with that anyway.
yeah, not happening.
Maybe I don't tell her. I mean, that's a good way to die early and not have to worry about spending the
There you
money.
go. Yeah, then you have to worry about it. But she'll spend it, so don't
Then it
worry.
wouldn't matter if I just didn't tell
Yeah,
her. And the worst part is, I think she's watching right now. So now the secret's out. If it
yeah,
wouldn't work
yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
So
Now you're just gonna be dead and broke. That sucks.
yeah, and I'm in this pretty. I'm in a room with no escape, dude. There's only one way in and out of this fucking room, dude. I'm cornered down here, and
I
she's
think
got the
that
dog.
I think the only saving grace is we're live. So yeah, you're lucky for a good couple more minutes.
Yeah, well, and this is the only room in the house without a gun in it, so there's another problem I got going on.
Yeah,
She's got access to everything right now. I'm stuck. Yeah, I don't know. If there was one family member I wouldn't tell, I don't know. I couldn't pinpoint any family member that I disliked enough that I wouldn't. If I had to tell people,
Well, it's not. Yeah, well, it's not about disliking them. It's just you just know that this particular family member is like going to have their
it's gonna
hand
go.
out,
It's gonna.
or
See, I don't
you
have
know,
people like that in my family. Nobody's
no. Well,
really
that's
gonna. Nobody's
awesome.
gonna turn around and say, "Oh, you have $1 million. Hey, can I borrow 50 grand?"
Has anybody
I'm that
uh,
family member.
has anybody ever had $1 million in your family?
I think so. Not admittedly, but if I could, if I had to guess, I'm 94% sure that at least one person in my family's had $1 million at some point, one way or the other. Maybe not in a direct account, but maybe just generally had $1 million. I have no proof of this.
Yeah,
This is all, smoke and mirrors. I have no direct proof that anybody in my family's actually had $1 million, but I think it's happened. I Yeah, actually, I'm 100% positive at least one person that's not blood but married into my family has had $1 million
million
at
dollars.
least more than
Yeah,
once. Yeah, at least
yeah,
more than once for sure. So,
yeah.
but again,
I gotta.
it's not something I'd ever like. If you had $1 million, I wouldn't call you and be like, "Hey man, can you loan me 30 grand?" You know what I mean? Now, if we all went out to dinner, I'd expect you to fucking pay, but I'm not gonna ask for a handout. But I'd definitely not be reaching for the check, knowing you
I
had a million
understand.
bucks in your pocket.
I understand that. I do.
it
I wouldn't tell my siblings. My siblings, I wouldn't tell. I wouldn't tell any of my siblings. But I know
what
they'll find
you
out
think
from
they
my
would
mother.
ask? You think they would ask?
Do I think? No. I know for a fact. For sure. Not even a
Yeah,
question.
they would immediately start asking for money.
Not even a question. Yeah. Before the money
That's
cleared. And it's already in my bank account.
well, well
It's
yeah.
already in
I
the
mean,
bank
you have
account.
to
No one knew. And no one knew that was coming. And before that money even cleared, which it has already cleared, yeah, they're at the door.
like they could smell it.
They can
Like they
smell
would
it for
just they would
sure.
just immediately know you had a
For
fucking
sure.
million
For
dollars
sure.
in your
For sure.
pocket.
For sure. For sure.
And we're still tax free, right? This is tax free
Yeah, still
money.
tax free, brother.
Government can't touch it, nothing like that. It's just
Yeah,
just
it's awful.
free free seven figures.
Yep. Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. I think if we combined our $1 million, it'd be gone in a month. Even if we didn't hand it out to anybody. Even if
Easy.
we didn't give it to our mothers, even if we
Your
did,
wife
I'm
your
within a
wife
month.
says that she wouldn't know. Everybody would know because you're go mad spending money.
For sure. Oh, is she on YouTube making
Yeah,
comments?
yes.
I'm
She
not
said
watching it on YouTube. Well, she just lost dinner tonight, so we'll leave that. We'll leave that.
I
No,
I doubt it.
don't get beef Wellington from Carl. She doesn't get food from me. So yeah, everybody would know. I would go nuts. Dude. You know how many TVs I'd have in my fucking house if I had a
And
million
you
dollars?
already have like completely 360. So
Oh yeah, we
where
have.
else you gonna put a TV?
Well, they make this mirror, dude, that you can put in your bathroom, and you can put it anywhere in your bathroom where you
That's
touch
a
it.
damn shame. That's a
Listen,
damn shame.
let's just hear me
That's a
out.
damn
Hear me
shame.
out.
Go ahead. Go
Hear,
ahead. Go
hear me
ahead.
out. You touch the mirror, and it pops up as a screen that has like all your Netflix, Hulu, HBO, yada yada. But then you
Why?
touch it. But then you touch it again, and it goes back to just being a regular mirror.
See, that's unnecessary.
No, it is not.
Even
It's
even with $1 million,
necessary.
that's unnecessary. Like, how
Dude,
long are you spending in the bathroom?
I take baths, dude. I'm in there a solid hour, bro. That's an episode of a TV show.
Oh my god, bro, that's so weird.
Listen, I'm a delicate lady, Carl. Okay, I
Yeah,
have
okay.
soft porcelain skin that needs to be soaked in ivory, bro.
If you're in a
Okay.
bath for an hour, your skin is not soft anymore. You're wrinkly and old.
No, well, all right. Me being old isn't relevant, but I don't get that wrinkly. Not for an
Oh,
hour.
if you're
What?
sitting in
Come
there for
on.
an hour,
Dude, how dope is that? Well, Jamie
What
won't let me
man
put
is
it.
sitting in a bath with bubbles and a pillow
All
for
right,
an hour?
first of all, I'm not using bubbles, but I'm in the
Okay.
bath that long. I'm admitting that I take baths 100%.
I
But
didn't, I didn't, wait, don't try to pull this like, oh, I take baths. No, you said you take baths for an hour. I
yeah, I
mean,
watch TV. I bring
you're
the iPad in
soaking,
there.
you're soaking in
Yeah,
your own filth for an hour? No.
it's not. How dirty do you think I am?
I don't give a damn. You're a human that goes outside. So you're outside, if you're moving around, you're collecting dirt. And when you get in that
Collect,
bathtub,
collect
there's
dirt in the
war
house. I got water buffalo lives
oh
downstairs. I can
my
collect dirt
God.
from here.
No,
It's not
no,
the point.
no.
I want to put one. I want to put. I okay. When we first got the house, I wanted to put TVs in the bathrooms, and Jamie told me not to do that because that's how you get hemorrhoids. Because I would never leave the toilet. I have to. I'm trying to put one in the kitchen. I just don't know where to put it.
That's a
We
great
got.
point.
We
The
have one
kitchen,
in
I
the.
can understand.
We have one in the dining room. We have one in the living room. We have one in the garage. We originally had one in her office. There's
A
one in
TV in
every
the dining
room.
room is crazy.
It's dope, dude.
Why do you have a TV in the dining room?
So we can watch TV while we eat dinner. We watch ridiculousness while we eat dinner.
Oh my God.
I,
Okay, keep going.
the boy likes it. He
I'm
enjoys it.
sure he
I
does.
enjoy it. Everybody, and plus, I didn't want to get rid of that TV. I had to put it somewhere.
Okay.
I didn't just
Okay.
want to stash a TV or throw it out. It's a good TV. You know what I mean? I just happened to buy a much larger TV, and so I had to replace the 60-inch with the 90-inch. That's all. So I put it in the dining room because partly because the 90-inch don't fit in the dining room. I don't have a wall that big. So, but I like there's one in every room, master bedroom, Wesley's bedroom, um, guest bedroom. We took the one out of the other guest bedroom, and there's now one in her closet. It's just not hooked. She has a walk-in closet. There's a TV in there. It's just not hooked up.
It's ridiculous.
I
Absolutely
need
ridiculous.
television, dude. I
Uh
I was able, so the dashboard on in your truck, right? You get Apple
huh.
CarPlay and all that
Hmm.
stuff. I have a thing that turns that into a television.
I wish I could hang up on you, but I can't. So I would hang up on you.
Fuck you,
Yeah,
Carl.
I would hang up on
It's
you.
genius.
Like
It's genius. Don't be a hater, man.
that's
I can smell the haterade from here. Don't be a
that's
hater, dude.
ridiculous. Okay, so yeah, so mental note: do not deposit $1 million into Rich's bank account
Why? I would
because
I would I would just buy televisions forever. I want to put one outside too. That's what I want to do.
so I have one outside. I understand that,
Yeah, you have
but
one on the deck, right?
yeah, but that's normal. But in the bathroom and in the dining room, I don't know anybody that has a TV in their dining room except for you now.
Well, okay, you can see. All right, you can see in your house when you're sitting at the table. You can see the TV that's in your living room, right?
Yes,
What's the difference? Let's.
I'm not in the
So,
dining room. This is the dining room.
oh,
No
okay.
one goes
Well,
in the dining room.
we don't have ours isn't separate like that. We don't have. We have a room for a dining room
Uh,
table, and then the kitchen. We don't have like another. We don't have like a breakfast nook in our kitchen.
oh yeah. I forgot.
Understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when we sit
Okay.
down to eat, the TV's there. It's no different than when you sit down to eat where you're at. You can see the TV.
Okay. You're right. That
See,
makes sense. I
it's
forgot.
justifiable.
No, it's justifiable for that. But why the heck would you need a TV in the kitchen then?
Well, because when I'm in the kitchen, you can't see the TV in the dining room.
Stop it. You can
It's
see
on
the TV. You can see the TV in the living room though. You can that big old TV. You can see in the
can
living
pull,
room.
I can pull that TV and turn it because all my TVs are hung, so I can actually tilt that one, like pull it out and turn it to face me in the
Yes.
kitchen.
The
But
neighbors can see that TV from.
it, dude, I got the same size one in the garage. You can see it from fucking space. But if let's say Jamie's in there watching something on TV that I don't want to watch, when I'm in the kitchen, I'm cooking, then I have the opportunity to watch what I want to watch. Right now, what I do is I bring the iPad in there, so I'll watch the iPad while I'm in.
Well, I guess that's fair. I mean, I guess I'm not a TV person, so I don't understand the TV thing. But knowing that you guys watch TV, that's what you guys do, then it makes
Oh yeah,
sense.
oh
It
yeah.
makes sense.
But and I think it's more so me than her. I've definitely over the last 68 years of being together, I've definitely put her on to TV shows I mean, she was probably into it a little bit before me, but I've definitely made it a point to really push that because that's what I do. I can't go without television. I've always been like that though. That's not anything. That's how I ended up getting into Friends because we only had one TV in the house in 1994, and every Thursday night my sister was allowed to watch TV at that time, and so I had no choice but to watch what she wanted to watch, and that's how it ended up. That's how I got into that show. I didn't have a choice because I wanted to watch TV.
Well,
Come on, man. I need something. What do? I like food, sports, and television. And I just know a lot of useless crap. That's all. That's what I'm built on. I have to have TVs everywhere, dude. I'm shocked I don't have one in this room. But I do put the iPad in here when we're going live and I watch baseball games while we're doing our thing.
I mean,
So never without.
that's normal, but
That's why I wanted the Meta glasses. That's why I wanted the display ones. Because I can watch like Spotify will pop up on the display. And so like the podcasts that I watch on Spotify are video podcasts, so I can actually watch them right in the glasses. Like I could be talking to a customer and be watching a podcast. It's out of control. I get it. I see your face right now. I get it. I'm aware that I'm out of control. But I'm admitting it. I'm not denying the fact that I have to have these things. I'm using all the technology to my advantage. I'm sorry. That's what I'm doing. I'm taking every advantage possible.
it might be a little overboard, but I get it. I definitely get it. But
Oh, it's not a little overboard. It's a lot of overboard. It's extremely
it's a lot of-
overboard. You can
Well, I
let's
didn't wanna say it. You said it, but-
look, a spade's a spade. You can say it. It's ridiculous. But I'm comfortable with being ridiculous. And that's just it. That's never going to change. Until they
and
eliminate TV as a whole, that's never going to change.
if I had an endless amount of money, I would probably do that with weapons. So I
Getting there.
probably would have.
Yeah, your house scares me a little bit.
It should, and but
It does. Beyond just
I
your
would have
wife,
some.
your house.
I would
scares
have some ridiculous stuff that I shouldn't have for sure.
me. Oh yeah.
For sure.
Oh,
I mean, I already have
100%.
stuff I shouldn't have, but I would have I would go overboard. I would say it would be overboard. That would
Yeah,
be
you
my
would.
thing. You and TVs would be like me and weapons for sure. I would have
yeah,
some,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Your kitchen scares me, dude. I've seen you open drawers in your house. Dude, I wouldn't even come to your house. If your wife wasn't my doctor, I wouldn't even come there. She scares the hell out of me, and I'm afraid to open a door in your fucking house. Are you kidding me? I haven't even been in the basement yet. That's since you finished it.
I went to I was doing some stuff in Graham's house. I was getting some stuff out of Graham's house, and I opened one of the doors, and I looked up, and it was like a little revolver hanging.
A revolver,
on
right?
The,
Yeah.
Yeah, on a nail. I was like, what?
That's Big Jim. That's Big Jim, dude.
I was like, what?
He was hardcore.
What is going on here?
Could you
I said, I
imagine
love
Big
it.
Jim? Have you seen Big Jim's hands?
Yeah.
Could you
huge.
imagine him holding like a little fucking revolver, dude?
No.
Like his hands are mad. He has these like
Yeah.
gorilla hands, dude. He's like a fucking baboon, bro.
Yeah. I had to give him. Well, I didn't have to, but for Christmas, I got him one of those. I think it was Christmas, or I can't remember, but it was like a custom holster for his full size weapon. And I was and I'm not really big on the. I have a bunch of them full size weapons, but I'm just not really big on those.
Well, your brother is the one that gave me the idea to carry my 380 everywhere.
Yeah, I couldn't do that either.
That was like 2 Thanksgivings ago.
Yeah, I couldn't do it the 380 thing, but I understand it. But
It's just small. It's
it's just too small. It's too small. Too small.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's
I'm
too
not.
small.
I'm not.
I like the
I'm not trying to-
subcompact,
I'm not
but-
trying to start a fucking riot. I'm just, just trying to get away, man. You know what I mean? I'm not a runner, so I have to do something to create the distance.
Yeah, no, we're not creating distance. We're trying to put down. We're trying to put a deer down, a bear down. We're trying to put them down.
A bear? How often
trying
are
to
you
put
running
them
into
down.
fucking bears, dude?
But that's what I look at. This is a bear. I got to put him down.
All right,
Yep.
even better question. How often are you running into a person that's the size of a fucking bear?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does.
It
Well,
doesn't.
you're not going out there with a Desert Eagle in your fucking back pocket. That's
You
insane.
don't know that.
I don't know that, but it's crazy if you do. Now that's
Why?
ridiculous. A
That might
Desert
be
Eagle? Come on,
that's a
dude.
little
That's
ridiculous. You're right,
overkill.
but
That's overkill. Now you're trying to like
hey,
mutilate a head, is what you're trying to do. That's what that is.
it happens. It happens.
I mean, I think the 380 is good enough. You know, because I'm just trying to get. Well, I'm not trying. I don't want to be part of it. You know what I mean? When the shit goes down, I'm not Cypress Hill. When the shit goes down, I don't want to be there. Do you know what I mean? I just let
Yeah,
me
yeah.
do what I can to get away and let other people do whatever it is that they do. I just don't want to be there when it happens. That's all. I'm not. I don't. I'm not going to look for. I'm not afraid of confrontation. You know, like I like the school of 50 Cent where he says, I don't create problems, but if a problem comes to me, I say no problem. You know what I mean? That's kind of how I look at it, but I also don't want to be a newspaper headline when the problem's over.
Well,
One way or the other.
when I get $1 million, I'm going to get you some new weapons,
I
and
got
then
some nice ones. I
yeah,
need
but I'm gonna get you some. I'm gonna get some nice ones that, and then when you get your new weapons, you get you some training classes with those new weapons. That way,
I mean,
you're not.
I'm pretty good. I need a new stock on my AR. I don't like it. It's too narrow. I want to put a scope on it, you know, red dot sight, that kind of thing. Um, there's an M4 that I want to buy, but the dude won't come down on price. I mean, I got a decent crop of weapons. Just that shotgun, dude. I'll never use it again.
Oh
I'll never
man,
use that shotgun again. I'll sell it before I use it again. Thing fucking hurts, dude. I'm man
holding it
enough to
wrong.
admit. No, I'm not fucking holding it wrong, dude.
You
I'm
are
just
holding it
not.
wrong.
No, I'm not holding it wrong.
And, or get like a towel, a small towel, kitchen towel, and
And just
wrap
put
it
it on
around
the
like
stock.
yeah. Put
I
it on
got
the
a
back of
shot.
the
Sit
stock.
again. I'm nervous bringing a pistol on the fucking podcast. I don't want to.
Yeah, let's not do that.
I don't want to make waves because I thought about
No,
bringing it in here and showing you how ridiculous it
no,
is.
no, 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 no.
It's heavy as
And
fuck too.
I have one. Don't worry. I understand.
Yeah. Well, what other crop of weapons could I get? Like a 50 cal? Can I put a 50 cal on the roof? So when the
We,
apocalypse comes, I don't understand.
yeah, you can. You can, and then be able to twist it however you want to go. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Get one like they
Yeah,
put on the
yeah,
Humvees
yeah,
and stuff.
yeah, yeah,
Big
yeah.
ass 50 cal. That'd be insane. Those little surface to air missiles.
Yes,
That's
that's why
what
we
you need.
shouldn't get $1 million.
Because
That's why we should not get $1 million because we're stuck. We'll be doing the craziest, dumbest stuff, and our wives, yeah, our wives probably hate us forever.
oh yeah, they never talk to
Oh,
us again.
but we were, you know what? No, we were very responsible by saying the first thing we'll do is pay off debt. We were responsible.
Originally,
We said that.
originally we were responsible, but we've gone into another realm.
Yeah, we definitely have gone into another round. You're right.
We've turned $1 million into what should be $30 million,
Yeah,
and we've spent it
yeah,
all. We're
yeah.
down to we're down to where we are now, but without
I,
debt.
I think we're in a hole $1 million right now. Yeah,
we probably owe. Yeah, I could
yeah,
see that.
yeah.
Yeah, I could
We're
see us
stuck.
probably owing money at this point. Yeah, like I said, $1 million nowadays just doesn't. You can't stretch it as far as people would think. You really,
Nah.
really would have to be. I mean, you could do little things like you said. You could buy a car. You could take a couple vacations, but you really, really would have to be conservative to the max with your money to stretch it long enough to make it so it was worthwhile to have. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
not give it out.
I mean, yeah,
So
that's the thing. You can't ball out basically, and that's basically what would happen to both of us, whether it's with guns or vacations or cars. Or we would end up balling out, and because we've never
yeah,
had $1 million, and I think that's the biggest issue. Now I don't have $1 million in debt, so paying the debt off is super super easy with $1 million,
yeah, of
but
course.
it's not. um, it's just not a feasible amount. Like nowadays you couldn't retire on $1 million.
Not happening.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, not happening.
You you could stipend yourself yearly, but you'd still have to pay yourself 100 grand a year, and that
Yeah,
lasts you
but
what? It lasts you 10 years.
yeah, with no debt though, with no debt, and if you're like, hey, I'm going to stay in this house and I'm not going to buy another house, yeah,
It makes it easier.
you'll be good. You'll be good.
It makes a lot,
Yeah,
well, and especially
a lot
because if you
easier.
buy it, because at that point, if you're buying a car, you're buying it in cash. You're buying the
Yeah,
car
but you,
outright.
but you still got to work though. You still got to work.
No, yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
feel like the only way millionaire status for retirement purposes would be 5 million. I think I could retire with $5 million for sure. For sure.
Oh, yeah.
I truly believe beyond the bullshit TVs and beyond the pool tables and the bar and stuff like that. I think 5 million between the two of us, provided Wesley had his own thing, you know what I mean, and he was working and we weren't having to take care of him. 5 million would be plenty for retirement.
Oh, yeah,
But
for sure.
the chances of accumulating a straight 5 million in one shot is less than 1%.
Well, we're
mean,
on the
it-
way to be that 1%. How about that?
I'd like to think so.
We're on the way for that 1%. So
I'm gonna see what this
get
GoFundMe does for
get
me.
ready. Oh my God.
But
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
yeah, hey, listen, we gotta try to get it to that point. You know what I mean? If we can get this to that point where I don't have to work, that'd be great. Because I could do this all day.
Well,
could do this all day.
We can get to that point. We just got to keep going, be consistent, and we will.
I was built for this. I was built for this. My lifestyle, my personality, the way I was brought up has built. I'm built perfectly for this because I refuse to shut the fuck up.
Let's do it.
It's also my
Let's do it.
downfall too. So, it's good for this, bad for other things.
I don't see a problem. The only problem I see is depositing $1 million into your bank account. That's the only problem I see. Other than that, you're good.
It would have to go to my sister, and she would have to just,
Oh, here's 100 grand.
What do you need?
10,000.
What do you need 50 grand for?
Yeah.
Okay, I need it because I want to buy this fucking old ass car. No, I'm not giving you 50 grand for that. Like things like that.
You're right, because
how
the
that
money
would
would
have to
definitely have to go to Marcy, and Marcy would be like, yeah, what you want, I'll get it. That type of thing. Yeah,
because she'll find like okay, you want
yeah.
this, computer. You say it's 10 grand. Well, I can find it for less. Give me a week. We'll find it. I'll buy it. You can use it. Like that kind of thing. So
I got some money coming in now, and she was like, I know you're not gonna like this, but this is what
you're
we're
not
doing.
seeing that.
I'm like,
You're not touching it.
I'm not. You're right. I'm not. I just got a message like, oh, that money should be in the mail in a couple of days. I'm like, cool.
Yeah, don't check the mailbox.
Cool.
That's I have a pretty decent chunk of change coming in also, and I've already been told that there's going to be a joint account that's going to be open that I will not have access to.
Yeah.
That's so. I mean, it's,
that's what made me ask. I was like, I got this money coming in.
It depends on what it's.
It
depends on what it's from. It depends on what it's from. Like, did you get $1 million for? Like, was it a lottery winning? Was it given to you as it like for enjoyment? Like, did a millionaire approach you and say, "Look, here's $1 million. Do what you want with it"?
But
Or was
regardless, you don't have to pay taxes on it. You don't have to there's nothing. If it's given to you, then you got to pay taxes on it.
You got to pay taxes. You walk away with 400 grand.
Yeah, so it's like no, it's just $1 million that just somehow just magically appeared. It's yours. You don't have to pay back. No taxes. No nothing. You just do what you want. Just do what you want. So it just
besides paying off all the debt, that's a really hard thing to.
It is, man. It is, and I think that's why our wives or your sister needs to.
It would be my sister because I think Jamie would be partially maybe not as bad as me, but I think she would still run into that. Let's do this, that, and a third with it. You know what I mean? My sister's very I don't want to say strict. That's not the word. My sister is very
Marcy's strict.
Oh yeah, I know.
Sure.
Marcy, she scares the hell out of me, but I
Marcy's
need a
strict.
doctor. So Um, my sister is very not
Responsible.
conservative. Yeah, there we go. That's the word.
Responsible.
Responsible. She's responsible. Yeah.
Yes, because that's how
Yeah.
Marcy is. Very responsible. I'd be a
Yeah.
dead man without Marcy, for sure.
Oh yeah,
For sure.
100%.
Because
I'd
I
have
won't
been
say
dead
that
years
I'm
ago.
irresponsible, but I'm not going to say that I'm responsible.
Oh, I'm
So you just
irresponsible.
You figure that out yourself.
I'm
But,
irresponsible, bro. I'm 100% irresponsible. There's no question about it. That's why we have the size dog we have, because I'm irresponsible. I did zero research on how big they actually get, and I purchased a dog that is meant for somebody that owns a fucking farm.
one of the biggest dog breeds in the world. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I think they're number 3 or 4 on the list.
yeah.
And so that and I don't like little dogs, dude. I couldn't get a Bichon or a fucking golden doodle or whatever the hell Layla wants. I right? Is that what it
Yeah,
is? A golden doodle?
Yeah.
I couldn't get a dog like that, man. I just couldn't. And even pit bulls to me, they're good dogs, great dogs, and I've had them, but they're small. They're little dogs. You know? Now, for context purposes, having the dog that I have now, most dogs are little dogs. I've only seen one dog in person bigger than my dog in the last year, and it's these Asian people had these 2 German Malamutes or something, and these things are some of the biggest things I've ever seen in my whole life.
What's it called?
They're called like German Malamutes or whatever, something like that. They're outdoor
I
dogs.
gotta look that up.
Yeah, they're massive dogs. But all right, well, I think we've annoyed enough people, and you owe 50 cents, I believe, for the cursing today.
50?
Yeah, I think I got 2 out of you. I think I got 2 out of you.
That's fair. That's fair.
I
I
have
thought it
to-
was one, but
I think I got 2 out of you. I'll have to bump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers.
all right.
But let's call it a day. Thank you for everybody that joined us live. We will be posting this also for rewatch, or if you want to push this for anybody else to rewatch. And we will see you again, hopefully tomorrow, depending on Carl's schedule on making beef Wellingtons.
Don't do that.
We roast the big moments while the kettle starts to sprawl. Kids chasing dreams around the yard, laughter spikes the air. Music spills from the porch and threads a family with care. Bearded brother-in-law, I sign a story in ink, telling tales of Sunday feast in the midnight kitchen wink. We break down the playoffs, then